Hi pumpkins! Welcome back to another video! And we have new rats, as some of you may already know. But before we get into that, get yourself comfortable, get yourself settled, get yourself a drink, get yourself a snack. I am drinking lemon zing currently. It's like a lemon flavored water. But make sure you have something nice to drink as well, because you deserve it, you need to stay hydrated. Also, please like and subscribe, it would mean the absolute world to me. Anyways, as most of you know, I had about 4 rats. And a hamster, but 4 rats. And, well, we thought the eldest was dying. And she's like the alpha of the group. So usually when I notice like a rat is deteriorating, I introduce new ones. So they can go through like the entire pack reorganizing before they actually mourn the death of the new rat. And get into like fights and stuff, because that does happen in groups of rats. So I got these 2. I went with my boyfriend and we got these 2 little babies. We have Mort, and as you can see probably, Mort is an albino. So she has red eyes, which I think is really cool. They look kind of pinkish. And we have Keiki. This is Keiki. Keiki looks like a cake mix, and that's why we named her Keiki. Huh? She looks like cake batter. I love them both so much. I'm already so attached to them. And you would not have guessed, but they are this week. This one is like 6 weeks now. We got her at 5. That's the youngest I have bought a rat. This one is 7 weeks. And we got her at 6. So we've had her for like about a week now. We've had them, I think, like maybe a week, 1.5 weeks. And I got to introducing them really quickly, which I would recommend waiting until your rats are between like the ages of 7 and 8 and like weigh them so you can be sure that it will go okay. But I know my rats very well, and I know they react very good to newcomers and like babies. So I went ahead and like, okay, so whenever I go to get new rats, I take the carrier and I let my older rats sit in that carrier for about like 15 minutes to really put their smell inside. And then when I go to the store to get new rats and like to look for new ones, I take that carrier and I sit by, and the first rats that come up to me and like approve of me because they pick me, those are the ones I'm gonna test in the carrier to see if they like jump in, find the smell pleasant, find it interesting enough, and probably will bond with my rats. So they basically picked my rats based on the smell and thought they would be a good match for them. So that's really nice. Then I put, like first I like tamed these, but I had them like in my hands already after a day. They were fully tame when I got them. As you can see, they are lovely. They keep kissing me all of the time. This looks like it's a long... It looked like it was like one long rat for a moment. But they were already fully tame. Like fully... I was fully able to just hold them in my hands. They're so excited. You can like hear the little... They have a lot to say probably. I can't hear any of it. I was already able to just hold them in the same day we got them. They were fully like tame, listening to us. They have googly eyes right now, like the bubbly eyes. They're very happy. So I put the cages close to each other, but I leave a little bit of distance so there's no like tails that can stick through the cages to each other, like cross and get bitten. And I let them like sit like that for about 3 days at least, so they can like figure out, okay, there are other rats here. We know we're gonna be introduced to them pretty soon. We're gonna meet them pretty soon. Do I like the smell? Do I need to figure out my business before I get to know the new rats? And so they did that. They had a really good reaction to it. No puffing up, no signs of aggression, no nothing. On both sides. So it's like, okay, that's gonna be good. That's a good sign. And then I introduced them in like, most people do it in a bathtub. I do it in like, because we don't have a bathtub. I do it either in like the shower, or I do it in an IKEA container, like one of those big ones. Well, not too big, because a running rat is dead rat when you introduce them, so you should give them limited space. And I, like, when I was introducing them, they all got along like immediately. There was no real flopping them on their backs. There was a little bit of that, but that's usual. But there was no like big aggression, nothing. They just like smelled each other, cleaned each other, they were fine. So when I thought it was the right time, I placed them into the hamster cage that I have, because you have to keep their space limited. Because if a fight breaks out, if a rat runs, that's usually bad. There's a lot of rat introduction videos on YouTube. I would recommend you watching one of them. But they didn't get into fights. Then I was able to put them in the bigger cage and then in the full, like, big ass cage that they have. And they were all like a friend group already. They are so sweet. These two listen so well. They continuously just like want to give you little kisses, want to be petted. They want attention 24/7, which I try to give them as much as I can because they're literally my new little babies. But they're all my babies. And Rem, even though she had been sick, she's now fully just living it up because she has these new like little babies to care for. And we thought like she's 2.5. The eldest one, Rem, the one we thought was gonna die, she's 2.5 years old. She's still fully living. She's not dying. She's running from death, basically. She is not, you cannot take her down. She is one feisty mama. I'm hearing so many like... Every time I move the mic, she stops. But she is one feisty mama. So she is gonna stick around here for a little while longer. And this is basically the little rat update we have for you. The introduction went smoothly. I surprised even the vet because I was able to literally introduce them to the crowd, like to them in less than 9 hours, which usually an introduction takes a week. Last time I was able to do it in 24 hours. This time I did it in less than 9. So if anybody needs their rats introduced to each other, call me, I guess. I'm great. No, I don't know. I don't know why it works so well for me. But no, in like less than 9 hours, they were already in a big cage and they have not had fights. They have just been like one big happy family. So I'm really glad, really happy with this result. And just overall, I can say like, yes, we have new babies. We have Mort and Keiki and I am very happy. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. It will mean the absolute world to me. And I'll see you in the next video. I will still do the training my rats video at 500 subscribers. So please stay tuned for that one. I don't know how much tricks these two are gonna pick up because they are little, but it's okay. We will try. I'll see you in another video. Bye!